Bookland. Oh, good morning. Good morning.
I love the two circles from your circle light in front of you that reflect in your
Oh,
glasses.
are they in
They're
there?
off. Yeah, they're off centered.
The alien. Wow. Do the
That's
alien
okay.
thing.
I'm trying to line mine up with the screen so that mine go right in the middle of my eyes too.
Too funny.
Reflective glasses. What can we do? Hey?
Yeah, there's nothing. It's
You know what? We're going with it.
We're going with the flow. Okay, so here we are. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And this is Feng Shui Friday.
Feng Shui
Gotta
Friday.
love it. Learning to use the F word with Anita and Cheryl. Woohoo. And Cheryl's dancing in her chair. Woohoo.
You betcha. Me and Tig. Me and my Tig are dancing.
Yeah. And, we wear these funny glasses, just because we want to bring awareness to energy and specifically the energy in your home. And when you start to see things through your feng shui eyes energetically, then they have an opportunity to shift your awareness, your consciousness, all of that stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I had about 8 cards that wanted to come out.
Oh, really? Yeah. And so, of course, our topic for the day, we never know what it's going to be other than, we use the Feng Shui Personal Paradise card deck from our mentor, teacher, founder of the Western School of Feng Shui, Tara Catherine Collins.
Woohoo! And a big shout out to her. Yay!
Yeah, big shout out to Tara. I had a nice conversation with her yesterday.
And what were you talking about?
We were talking about the Essential Feng Shui certification program that is coming up very, very soon. I am actually facilitating her curriculum in Red Deer, Alberta, later in September. Everything can be found on the Western School of Feng Shui's website. And then Roseanne Roanoke is the facilitator trainer for the US, and she will be doing the certification training, I believe, the beginning of October, something like that. And she's doing it in Sedona.
Now, all that said, for people that watch this in the future,
yes,
what is the website and what year are we in right now?
So the website is www.wsfs.com, Western School of Feng Shui.com. And Roseanne and I facilitate the certification program twice a year. Once in the fall, once in the spring. So jump on the website, have a look. Okay, and as you're digging for the card on the floor,
that flew. Yeah. I'm just checking now to see if we've done this.
I'm gonna take off my glasses so I could see you better. It's kind of like the big bad wolf, right? So I can see you better to eat you all up. I don't know.
Yeah, let that go.
Yeah, what's really cool is today is the 27th. And it's our 27th episode.
Yay.
Yay. Isn't that cool? I kind of love that number thing. So it kind of reminded me of as above, so below, right? And of course, we talk about numerology a lot of times, and 2-7 equals a 9. And so if we take the 2-7 plus the 2-7, we get 54. 54 still equals a 9. 2 plus 7 still equals a 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18, still equals a 9. And
would you like to know the card number?
The magic number, right? We have 9 squares that we use in our Bagua. There's 9 areas of our life that need to be in balance and harmony. So the 9 is really, is it number 9? Oh, it's 27. Wow! Woo! Goosey bumps. Is
I
that
I
cool?
can't make that up. We can't make this up.
That is so cool.
27, the home office.
2727.
The home
Wow,
office.
3 2 7s.
Topic home
Okay,
office.
that is super cool. Today must be a really auspicious day or something.
You think?
Wow. I love it. I love it. And so do you know that the number 9 is the only number that you can multiply by any number? So pick a number,
5.
No, I mean like pick a big number, like,
Oh.
like 2,543. Let's just say that, right? So if you multiply the number 9 by 2,543,
Okay, I'm doing it.
and then whatever you got for the answer, and if you took each of those single digits and added them up and kept reducing them, you will always get, it'll always go back to a number 9.
So the answer is, by the way, 22,887.
887. Okay, so if we take the number 2
It's
plus
27
2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7.
Total's
Oh,
27.
are you freaking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm not
Oh, I just picked that number random out of the air.
Okay, we're buying lottery tickets today.
Okay, we're definitely buying lottery tickets with a number 27 in there. Holy, I'm blown away. Now that's 4 27s. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, if we're gonna tune in to I think we should have a channel after this and see what the channel wants us to do. Holy, that's okay. I'm gonna drink something stronger than coffee, I think.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah,
go back
so
to talking
cool.
about 9.
Oh yeah, Feng Shui. Oh yeah, so number 9. So here's the thing, I garden, I drink wine, and I know stuff. So yeah, the number 9 is really a magical number. And it's no wonder that we have 9 squares in the Bagua. Bringing harmony. Yeah.
Because I like to refer to my friend's book, Double Digitology, Marilyn and Joy. And Adironda has channeled these messages. For anybody who doesn't know who Adironda is, Adironda is, she's from the 17th dimension, and Marilyn Harper channels her and has for 20 years. Little blurb for Marilyn. Anyway, Adironda always talks about the shape of the number, right? So when we look at the shape of the number, and what she talks about in the shape of it is it leaning back at the top, yet perfectly balanced. Is about the 9. So the 9 represents ending of patterns and cycles. And did we not just have a full moon?
We did.
About releasing and letting go of and ending patterns and cycles. And in this sense, it can carry with it a feeling of accomplishment or well done. Stick a fork in
it. So cool.
Cool. So anyway, the actual card itself is about the home office.
Oh.
And we haven't talked about that for a while. So I have a funny feeling the message that we get in a little while from channeling will have a comment on that. But this morning I was also guided to pick up this book. Now, I just want to do a little shout out to my partner here, Anita. This is her first published book. And I say first because I know there'll be more. And this book is amazing. A lot of Feng Shui books are how-to. And Anita has a different approach in this book. It's a why. Because you're worth it. There are many, many cool tidbits of information in this book. I go to it quite often. And I was guided to grab it this morning, so I did. So I just thought I have to turn to page 27 and see what's on page 27. And it's a client story. but it's a long client story, and it's maybe you can shorten it for everybody, Anita, and hopefully it's got home office in there. I had a client who hired me to energetically assess his home.
mhm.
The client really felt that he wasn't being taken seriously in his work,
Yep.
sometimes in his relationships. You remember the story?
I absolutely do.
Perfect.
And that person, he and I have become great friends because I've worked with him on many, many occasions. And actually, I helped him set up his home office. Yeah, I did. But in that particular story, it was it was a real shift of energy. And and it might have something to do with as above, as below. That's one of our universal laws. But in that story, he was living in his own house, and he was it was a dual revenue property, like it had a basement suite, a fully legal basement suite, and then above, another floor. And it was his home, but he was the tenant in the basement. And he had rented the upstairs out because he could rent it for more money.
Right.
So interesting, when I started explaining some of the principles of Feng Shui, and we went through his home, he came to the realization that he had been playing small, that he was living,
Below.
kind of under a cloak, so to speak, that he wasn't really ready to step in and step up to his true potential. And shortly after, that he got a tenant for the basement and went upstairs, and things dramatically shifted, not only in his personal life, but his business life as well.
Perfect.
And it actually led him to creating his own business. And yeah, I certainly have worked with him in his home office and helped to set it up in a way that functions not only for him, but his clients and his family. And it's great.
Cool.
Love it.
Cool. Oh, so many synchronicities today. So let's talk about home office, because with this pause, many people have been moved to working from home. And some of them are loving it. Some of them are not. Some of them have gone back to going back to work in a corporate space or a space that's not in their home. But there are many of us, yourself and myself included, that continue to work from our home office. So we do offer a course, right, for many of you. Feng Shui your office. It's pretty
Feng
simple.
Shui your office, yeah. And it's available, right?
It's totally available
right now on our website. You can go and purchase Feng Shui for your office, and it's
the next step.
It's a great program.
It's a fantastic program. And there's 3 different programs total, and then you can also more affordably get it as a package, get work done from home. That's a complete different side note. As we were going through last year, and the people that we've worked with, they have had such incredible shifts in energy. And it all stemmed from them putting on some Feng Shui eyes and looking at their office space energetically. There were people that didn't even want to go into their office, right? It was the room in the house that they would just walk by, or it was the catch-all room, or it was set up and they had to find their way literally through the piles and the mounds to get to their desk. So let's talk a little bit about an actual physical home office, or even working from the kitchen table, and how a distraction, how that can affect us, Anita.
Well, in our home, we are programmed, or our subconscious beliefs, or those kind of things, is that the home is really the space, the place that we can be ourselves
Mhm.
It's the place where you can just come and relax and be your authentic self. Now, when you put a home office in there, you still have those thoughts and feelings. And so it's really hard to get motivated to do the work, because we still have, oh, we got the meal to prep, we've got the laundry to do, the dishes to do, the kids to look
The
after,
dogs to walk.
all of those things, those activities that still happen in the home,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, there's just so many things that can take us off task. But I think the most important thing, Cheryl, really is to honor yourself, to make room in the home for the home office.
Mhm.
And we have a program coming up where it's a 21-day decluttering challenge. We had some participants in our last one who specifically were working on home
Home
office
office. Yeah.
improvements. One of them created a home office. Um, so that may be the place where people want to start.
The decluttering and the getting organized.
Mhm,
Because I know for yourself and for myself, if we weren't organized, the distractions from home would take us
mhm.
off task constantly.
Yep.
Constantly. Spouses at home, kids at home, pets,
Mhm.
demanding attention. And like you said, all the other things that we do when we're home.
Yep.
So the location of your office is important. I'm
Yes.
fortunate enough that I've taken a spare bedroom, turned that into my office, but many people don't have that opportunity, or they don't have
Mhm,
that space, and they'll try to work from the kitchen table,
mhm.
or they'll try and work from the living room, or they give up their space for their child who was forced to do school at home. There are so many things that can take us off task. And
Yep.
I think it's super important, like Anita said, to honor yourself and honor and appreciate that you can work from home,
Mhm,
and set up a space that works for you.
mhm.
In the end,
And
it's got to work.
that kind of brings to mind the other client. We actually use her story as an example in our
Mm-hmm.
Get Work Done from Home program.
Yeah.
But I just want to quickly share. And so this client was working in a space in her home. She had no choice, right? So it'd be
Yeah.
kind of like the kitchen table thing. Um, there was a shared family activity room area that had the TV, that had the gym equipment, that had a small desk. And she was trying to complete her master's,
Mm-hmm.
right? Her master's in education. And she was just being distracted all the time, and things were throwing her off. And she got to the point where she was beating herself up and saying that, you know what, why did I even think I could do this?
Yeah.
I'm behind, I'm a failure, all that self-talk, all of that mind frick, right? And luckily, she met me and I came in and I helped her. And it was simple adjustments, Cheryl,
Mm-hmm.
simple adjustments. And we turned that space, that shared space, into a powerhouse,
Yes.
a powerhouse that supported her. And within 6 months of changing some things around, she was able to complete her master's,
Yeah.
something she hadn't been able to complete for over 2 years. And in a short period of time, she was able to complete it. And then she got her dream job. And then, we helped sell her
Mm-hmm.
house. And I mean, it was just an incredible story.
Absolutely.
So
And continues to
yeah.
unfold.
Oh
It's
yeah.
then, another client, we'll talk about Sandra
Mm-hmm.
and her
Yeah.
space, because her office was in her business,
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
retail setting, and she took on that project. Her daughter said, "Let's do it, Mom," and they literally pulled everything out of her space and completely redid it. And the shifts in their business that have
Oh,
happened since then.
MG.
Yep.
Mhm,
Phenomenal. Like
mhm,
the whole store and a retail business that has made it through the pandemic.
mhm,
They brought on other product lines, they took on other things, and that allowed them to still continue serving and being in business
mhm.
to the degree that they wanted to. But
Yep.
it started, believe it or not, with shifting things in that office.
Yep, it definitely did. And it just becomes a ripple,
Yeah.
right? It just becomes a ripple effect. And it starts to, just starts to go and go and go and go and go. And it's just it's just so rewarding to be able to help students, to be able to help clients to, shift some energy in their home that then ripples out and shifts the energy for the other home occupants, right?
Yes.
Shifts the energy for the whole family, for, maybe ripples out into the community. That in turn ripples out into the world. That's how Feng Shui works. It really is like tossing, get ready, put your Feng Shui eyes on, right? Toss the pebble
Pebble
in the
into the
pond and
pond.
just watch it go.
Yep.
Watch it go and grow.
Absolutely. There's so many other stories we can share with you, but we are out of time already, if you can believe it.
Already?
No, just like bam. So
Boom.
ending on the 27. Normally we talk about the number. I think that's funny that today wound up being all 27.
We talked about the 27 at the beginning.
At the beginning, and the number
that was
9 and
all good.
everything else. So
Yeah.
too funny. Anyway, thank you.
Love
And
it.
did we have any questions online that we need to address?
No,
while we're here? Okay.
nobody wanted to ask any questions today. Yeah, but you know what? We could also just leave with remember the first Friday
Coming
of
up
every
next
month
week.
is when we do a Feng Shui card reading. So keep that in mind.
For 2
Anyone
people.
watching the replay, if you want a Feng Shui card reading, we'll let you know next week and you can make a comment and we'd love to do one for you. Yeah, 2. One, I'll be doing one and Cheryl will be doing one.
So
So yay,
excellent.
happy 27 day today. Oh,
Gotta love it.
wonderful.
You can't make it up.
Can't make it up.
Stay fabulous, people. Thank you for
Bye
watching.
for now.
Feng Shui Friday. Feng Shui Friday. Where are you? I'll let Anita finish that song because she's just so good at it.
No, you already got it going on there.
Yeah, but I'm closing things off.
Okay.
Maybe.
Bye,
Stop.
everyone. See you next time.